and we are getting started. It is Weavile versus Lucario. Okay. Earlier he has been, as I've seen, he's been pulling out Scizor a lot. He hasn't really pulled out much of Gengar. So, curious to see how this is going to work out against Weavile. PaperSak not having the best of luck during these runs, but certainly she can certainly make that comeback and beat the #1 PR player today. And a paper racket too. Lucario starting off with the sidewire here, getting the face shift. Just kind of training the shield back and forth. Hits that charge at 6x into the combo. Go with a good Oki. Keep him on the shield. Keep him guessing. Leads into the Bone Rush for the combo. Another 2Y into Bone Rush. Tries to grab, goes for the 8x grab crush into the combo. Causing the phase shift, giving her health back. Giving her a little bit of CC for synergy. Lucario getting the grab in. Causing the phase shift. No. Does have her Dragonite now. So, but he has his Froggen here as well. Just go for a 2-1, just in case he was able to hit it. I think if he had hit it, the extended frames probably would have made him get hit by the Dragonite. Does hit the taunt, putting a lot of damage on the shield. Ooh, breaks the shield with a knockoff. A bigger combo. Getting a little bit of damage, not as much though because of the shield break. Look at the grabbing for the face shift. Leaving Lucario also with a synergy keep up. Synergy versus weakened debuff. And PaperSak will get the timeout for 30% versus 15%. Well, Weavile does have a burst already. Lucario is one phase shift away from getting it though. Probably one good field phase shift away. Weavile does get the phase shift. Counters the Bone Rush, but takes a little too long doing it. Ooh, nicks the Bone Rush, gets the 6x into the Force Palm for the massive damage. Weavile goes burst into 230 HP. Gets hit by the Air X, Jump 5X. Just kind of laying down pressure right now with the small hits. Lucario also goes into burst. Bone Rush. Will that reach? That will reach. Losing a ton of damage, taking a ton of damage, and losing quite a bit of synergy for Lucario. But Lucario does still have his burst. Weavile goes out of her burst. Stays in the air to keep herself from getting hit from Lucario. Lucario does get the grab, and quite a bit of damage. Another grab in, and that will take the round. It's hard to figure out that grab. It's hard to do that. Alright, into the final round. Lucario ends up getting the synergy crystal. Gets the sidewire in before the snowboard fall. Calls in the Dragonite. Oh my gosh, why do I say Dragonite? It's Dragonite. Calls out with the knockoff. Breaking his shield with the counter. Making him lose more synergy into a combo with into the knockoff. Very smart play there by Paper, making him lose a lot more synergy. Another one into the crit grab. Lucario at a big disadvantage right now, but this is Lucario. He does deal out big damage pretty quickly. I just both these other characters, but it is semi-quickly. He just runs through that burst. Ooh, tries to grab, but she jumps it. Calls out the homing into the burst. PaperSak will take the first game. Very good job there by PaperSak. Having good call-outs and just trying to keep away from everything. And that's what I love about Weavile. Weavile is so good at just playing keep away. Getting up close when he needs to and then just retreating really quickly with that speed.
Pokemon, are you back? Picking a support set is always a tough choice. Which cheer skill would you like
This looks like Spud might be changing some stuff. Maybe Paper, I don't know, I didn't really pay attention. That's my short attention span. Looks like Spud changes to Gengar, his main. SirSpudd being a big Big problem. Gengar is a big problem around here with us. Spud being the #1 player in Nebraska and probably the best Gengar in the United States right now. So Paper is going to have a lot to deal with right now. Gets a nice call out with that back lie. Ooh, is able to shield that. Isn't able to hit the counter though. Hits the Icicle Crash. Hits the vulnerable frame, but wasn't confident enough it was going to hit, so she stops. It's the 2i into the grab. Taking away her synergy. Taking away a lot of synergy. It just feels like so much synergy, but it's not that much for Weavile. Nice patience there by Weavile. What patience by Weavile, staying in the air long enough to stay away from his counters. She also gets the face shift too. Weavile goes in a burst. Ooh, iframes through that charge 6x and leads into the grab for the face shift. Taking away a lot of synergy for Weavile, not giving her enough time for the burst. Goes through the 2i, the back Y. And the Dragon Knife with the chip. Doesn't run away. Goes through that Icicle Trap. Lands on the ground. Unfortunately, right into a homing attack. Gets him on the wake up with the iframes. Ooh, just a little bit closer. Ooh, just barely doesn't hit the vulnerable frame. Gengar narrowly escapes defeat on the first round. Back Y hits again, giving her synergy. That Dragonite will hit. We'll make him lose synergy too, with the knockoff. PaperSak calling in her burst. Makes him lose more synergy. Just teasing him with that synergy. Uses Curse to get more in. He will go into Mega Gengar. You cannot taunt that. It is a counter break. Even uncharged, it is a counter break. Calls the lasers. Narrowly dodges the Astonish. Lives through the burst, and lives through Gengar's burst. And he tries the Night Slash. Nice call out there with the Icicle Crash. Calls in the Jirachi, see if he can get some burst in. Calls in the Dragonite. He will get nicked by that. Counter narrowly misses. And the counter works! PaperSak 1 round away from taking this. SirSpudd is also 1 round away from tying this up. Snowballs will hit. Doesn't hit the vulnerable frames. Gengar will get the counter for the face shift. Ooh, almost got those iframes to work in his favor. Counters the curse, but it didn't last long enough. Gengar working his shield well. I'm surprised it is still blue. Hits the 5x. Or no, that's the 8y. Curse does a lot of damage. Cancels that. Wow! Iframes through the burst confirmation. Iframes through the burst call. And grabs for a punish. That is only with a 9-frame grab, ladies and gentlemen. Uses her burst. He will take less damage because he does have a synergy buff. He will lose a lot of synergy. He will lose quite a bit of synergy for his burst. No, PaperSak just has to endure the rest of this. That counter will reach. That has incredible high range. PaperSak barely not taking that. Right, barely not taking that game. SirSpudd tying it up. SirSpudd showing that he can come back from any deficit that he wants. It won't matter. But PaperSak showing that she is nimble enough to get away from everything that SirSpudd is throwing out. Only getting hit by, only getting nicked by things. Just not like taking the full front attacks of things. She just gets nicked, and it does enough damage to just burst. She still does enough damage to burst. Falls into the Fury Swipes. Ooh, iframes through the charge 6x. We'll get the grab punish into the face shift. Gengar getting quite a bit of synergy already. back Y is past the counter. Oh, the back Y going through that torpedo, the Gengar torpedo. Fury Strikes narrowly catches. The 8Y barely catches. 2Y to get rid of those counters, get rid of those traps. Very smart play there by Gengar to get out of those. SirSpudd losing traction right now. Having to play a little more defensively. Curse will hit. Calls in the Jirachi for synergy. Doesn't have enough synergy yet for a burst. Ooh, calls out the grab. Unfortunately, wasn't able to work off of it. But SirSpudd still doesn't have enough synergy for burst. Oh, he did get it. Oh, Curse gave him a lot. I didn't notice that. Alright, that goes across the screen. Tries to 8x, but goes for the laser. SirSpudd is out of burst for now, though, but if he loses this next round, he might be able to have enough time to get it back unless Paper just doesn't let him have it. That is a good chance, though. PaperSak gets the grab in for the face shift, giving her a lot of synergy. And of course, SirSpudd is using special cheer skill so that he has quite a bit of burst at the beginning, so he may even get it this round, since he did win that last round. Doesn't cause a fall down, a knockdown, so that Chris won't do the full amount of damage. Calls in the taunt for the synergy weaken. They're gonna burst. SirSpudd remembering that she was gonna try and call out that grab. Oh, iframes through the jump Y into his jump Y for an Astonish combo. SirSpudd gets away to call out for a burst. Fortunately, she isn't able to use her burst. Tries to hit that. Couldn't grab. Phase shift will save her for quite a bit of health, though. Oh my god, I had to think about it for a sec. What was going on? Nice counter there, putting it a little more even now. Oh, and that'll do it! Alright, Paper is 1 round away. Each player is 1 round away. Game 3, final round. This is a honorable mention on our PR right now versus the #1. Paper can take this. She will be running a big deficit. This will be her first time beating SirSpudd in quite a while, too. Ooh. Being patient. Jump X hitting. Weird hitbox, but it's a hitbox. Calls in the Dragonite for the Oki. You don't want to get hit by that thing. You don't even want to get countered by it. You don't even want to counter it. Oh, just gets nicked by it. Gengar loses his synergy, but he's still able to do some damage out of it. Calls in that Flying Will-O-Wisp. The jump Y, the charge jump Y. Tries to counter, but Paper's already countering. Icicle Crash working. That hit gives her synergy. Calls out the synergy. Iframes through the synergy call out. Oki! Or the Scooby, my bad. Oh, the combo. Nice call out there. Using the fact that it is a counter. Her burst is a counter. He's able to use counter. Calls in the Dragonite. Oh, and the Shadow Ball causes a phase shift. And the Shadow Punch gets it. What a close game. Amazing job by PaperSak. But she just SirSpudd narrowly escapes it. That was such a good match between Paper and SirSpudd.